One of the most common filters to apply to your account is to hide zero balances. So in this demonstration we're going to show you how to do that. There's a couple of extra things to consider as well, just so that you don't get caught out and you've got all of your current information available to you. So let's get started. We'll base the filter on our customers list. So as you can see, we've got some zero balances dotted around. We've also got a negative balance in there as well. So what we want to do is to hide the zero balance accounts. Now the easiest way to set up that filter is just to go to filter at the top of the customer list, and then we need to complete the form. So in the join column we set that to where. The field, we're going to base it on balance, so we select it from the list. So we just scroll down to it, choose balance, and then in the condition, there's a few options we can choose from here. Quite commonly people will choose is greater than. Now if you do set it as greater than and leave the value set to 0, apply that and close it, that does get rid of the zero balances. But it also hides the account that's got a negative balance as well. So if we want to display that, we need to amend the criteria slightly. So we go back to filter, and in the condition column, rather than choosing is greater than, from the drop down we'll choose is not equal to 0. So we want to display the accounts that do not have a zero balance. So we click apply, click close, and this time the negative balance is displayed. The other consideration that you might want to think about as well is maybe displaying those your regular customers that just so happens at this point in time they have a zero balance. So the ones that have traded with you or bought something from you recently. So at the moment we might have some of those accounts, but they're hidden because of the criteria we've applied, because they've got that zero balance. So we can add an additional line to the filter. So let's go back to filter, and in the join column we just click beneath the line that we've already completed and we add another line in there. So in this occasion we're going to choose all, and we're going to base it on the last invoice date. So if I just scroll down the list to last invoice date, it's probably the best one to base it on. Obviously there's loads of fields to choose from on that list, and you might be a bit daunted when you first see it, but there will be only probably a handful that you do use. So we're going to use last invoice date, and we're going to choose is greater than or equal to. And then if we enter a date, now commonly you could choose the start of your financial year. Let's just go back a couple of months. Yeah, we'll say the 1st of May. So what we're saying in this filter is display the accounts that don't have a zero balance, or if they do have a zero balance, those accounts that have actually bought something from us that we've invoiced since the 1st of May 2015. If we apply that, click close, and you'll see we've got an account there. Fred Bryant has a zero balance, so that's one of our regular customers that we want to be displayed. Now don't get caught out with having the filter applied. Quite often it's a very common query as well. You're looking for an account, you can't see it, and it's because you've got this filter applied. Now you can switch the filter on and off at any stage just using this little toggle button at the top. So it's got that red circle with a line through it indicating that the filter is applied. If we click on it, that little symbol changes, and also it now says all records. When it says all records, there is no filter applied to your list. If we just click on that little icon again to switch the filter back on, you'll see it now says 26 of 30 customers. So I know there's a filter applied at that point. So the key there is all records means there's no filter applied. So I can just leave that filter in the background, switch it on and off whenever I want.